Hey y'all, we're gonna try this cooking thing. I am doing a recipe I have called Southwest Stew. It is, you can use 1 pound of burger meat. I'm using 2. We're starting with deer meat in the pot. And we are going to add to that 1 medium purple onion. You can use whatever you want. Doesn't matter if it's large, doesn't matter if it's small. Just throw some onion in there. Yellow onion, white onion. We just prefer purple. And we're going to let that cook until it's brown. Here's the recipe that you can screenshot if you'd like. I am sort of not following this, but this is my aunt's recipe. And I mix it up to my own flavor. It'll be more like taco soup. But you can see you use 1 to 2 pounds of ground turkey beef chicken. I put in deer meat. Says half of an onion. I throw in a whole one. 1 to 2 cans of corn. I'm going to be using 2. She used large can of petite diced tomatoes. I'm going to be putting in some of my canned tomatoes that are a smoother texture. You can use diced if you want, if you like it chunky. 2 to 3 cans of pinto beans. I'm going to do 2 cans of black beans. I'm going to put in my own salsa that we made, and salt and pepper, cumin, and garlic powder to taste. Y'all stand by. We got the meat browning. All right, meat's good and brown. If you have grease, you would need to drain that now. This is deer meat, so that is just like water in the bottom, no big deal. And we're just going to keep adding to it. I've got my canned tomatoes over here. We're going to pop them open, stick them in. I don't know how much I need. 2, 3 jars, I don't know. Juice and all's going in. The water cooks off. Just cook it down longer. We're going to add all the tomatoes and see where we're at. All right, I have put 3 quarts of my canned tomatoes in here. Like I said, you can use diced tomatoes or whatever you want out of a can. I just like a smoother texture. I don't need all those chunks of tomatoes in there, but if you like that, do it. And I'm going to add the salsa and see if I'm going to need another jar, because I can almost stand a spoon up in it, so it's pretty thick. Yeah, see? Pretty thick. We're going to add some more tomatoes. Homemade jar of salsa going in before I add some more tomatoes, because tomatoes. We'll see where we're at with that. I may need 1 more jar. But you're going to add beans and corn in this in a little while too, after the flavors mesh. You get your seasonings in here. You may not need it. I think that's looking okay. Because you can eat this with tortilla chips, y'all. It's like thick, almost like a dip. Get us some seasonings thrown in here. Stand by. Alrighty. I've thrown about a tablespoon of pepper, garlic, cumin. Yeah, pepper here, cumin, garlic, and there's some salt right there that's starting to soak in already. But we'll see how that tastes. I don't measure, y'all. All right, for the sake of this video being long, and you know, people get bored of watching 3-minute videos, we have corn and beans going in, and we're just gonna let this cook. The guys are in the woods hunting, and we're gonna let this cook until they get home, and this will be hot and ready lunch. I'm doing 2 cans of black beans. I shop it as your standard for the stuff that I do not pressure can. Water bath, but I ain't got to the pressure can of fun yet. But we are adding all the corn, all the beans in at one time. We're just going to let it cook. And that's how easy it is, y'all. Southwest stew. Top it with some cheese. Eat it with tortilla chips. Mix it up the way you want to mix it up. Add what you like. Or use my recipe. Happy cooking, y'all.